Hey guys, welcome to March Madness 2023. Today starts day one. Our first exercise is the 100. So today's first workout is going to help us with our flexion, that deep abdominal control, being able to hold stability in flexion, and eventually building up to that 100. We're going to get started lying down on our back in a constructive rest position. Knees are bent, feet flat on the mat in line with the hip bones. And then let's just rest the hands onto our belly here. As you inhale, fill up the front of the ribs, the sides, and the back. And then exhale everything out of the lungs. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Finding that deep breath into the belly. And one more like this. We'll turn this into our TVA wrap, so our transverse abdominis wrap, our deepest muscles within the core, supporting that spine. On our inhale this time, we're thinking of the torso as a cylinder, and we want to fill up that entire cylinder with our inhale. Exhale everything out, and as you blow out, narrow the sides of the waist. Taking that again, inhale. Allowing for that expansion. And then exhaling, belly drops, sides of the waist start to cinch. And taking two more there. I like to feel as if I'm blowing out a birthday candle on that exhale. One more time. Feeling that cinching sensation through the sides of the waist. Arms relaxed down by our sides, moving into our pelvic tilts. Inhaling to prepare where our pelvis is sitting neutral. Exhale as you scoop the belly in, drawing the tail under and tipping your pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Release that tail, finding your neutral spine on your inhale. And then again, exhale, rolling the pelvis towards you, tipping the pubic bone. And inhale, release. As you're doing this, I want it to feel just like a gentle rocking motion. We're not squeezing our glute muscles in order to find that tuck. So you're making it as big as you can without engaging the glutes. One more time. And then releasing back down to your neutral pelvis. With that pelvic tilt, this time we're going to add in our single leg lift. So allow your right leg to stretch out. We'll flex that right foot, dorsiflexion. And then we're going to try to find a little bit more of a pelvic tilt here. So imprinting my lower back into the floor a little bit and really stabilizing through my left foot. Exhale as you pick that leg up off the floor. Maintain that tuck of the tail. We'll lift the leg to about the height of that left knee, and then inhale and lower it all the way back down without losing your pelvic tilt. Exhale, lift. And inhale to lower. Finding a little bit of that abdominal brace. Shoulders staying relaxed, neck staying long. I'm really fighting to try to keep the back of my rib cage heavy on the floor. Last one, you guys. And inhale down. And then we'll switch sides. Right leg bends, left leg extends forward. Dorsiflex so that the toes are pointing towards the sky. If I allowed myself to just fall into my natural shape, I'm going to have quite a bit of a dip in that low back. So we're going to find pelvic tilt first. Maintain that tuck. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale up. And inhale down. This is going to come in handy when we are lifting both of our legs eventually for our 100. Learning how to stabilize that pelvis, and be able to lift the legs at the same time. One more. And back down. Then we're going to work on our cervical nod here. So learning how we can lengthen the back of that neck before moving into our 100 and moving into our ab curls. Arms resting, legs back in our constructive rest position. I want you to think that when the head is in its neutral state, the nose should be pointing straight to the sky. In order to take your cervical nod, you are going to slightly draw the chin towards your chest and take the back of the head and lift it towards that wall behind you. Almost creating like that double chin effect. And then release the head. Allow the nose to point back up to the ceiling and take that again. So it's a sensation of length through the back of the neck. Maybe even feeling that down into the mid back a little bit. And release that head back to neutral. Next, we're going to work on our abdominal curl. And we're going to prep our curl by using our mat to assist. So I want you to shimmy up closer to the top edge of your mat. Your head should still be supported on it. We're going to grab those top two corners. And when you grab them, you're going to kind of cover the sides of the ears and allow the elbows to point towards the ceiling. On your exhales, think of your cervical nod first, lengthening the back of your neck a little bit, drawing the chin deeper towards the chest. Exhale, we curl up. The front of the ribs are drawing down towards the pelvis on the lift. Inhale, lower all the way back down, releasing the head to neutral. Take that again, cervical nod first. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. 3 more here. Using the mat to help assist you in that thoracic flexion here, so our forward flexion. And that's 2. Let's take 1 more. Releasing the mat down all the way, releasing your arms, bring them to the sides of your hips. Float the arms off the mat so that they're in line with your hips. As you exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, curling to look towards your pubic bone, and then roll back down, resting the shoulders, the head, and the arms. We'll take that again. Reach through the arms, lift that head, starting to engage the front of the neck to lift, and back down. 3 more here. Reach those arms, shoulders down, And inhale. 2 more. One more. And relax. Let your head rock from right to left. And then we're going to move into our 100 prep. So this time I'd like you guys to keep your arms reaching to the sides of the body. We're curling back up, legs staying heavy. Inhaling as we pump the arms up and down. We inhale for 5. And 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. And exhale. Continuing that breathing pattern, making sure that the front of the neck is staying engaged, the back of the neck is lengthening. The arms are nice and strong, kind of like you're bouncing little basketballs underneath your hands. And relax all the way down, allowing that head to rock right to left again, giving your head and your neck a little breather. You can always continue to move from that prep if you're not ready for the next exercise until you've built yourself up to the full 100. This time we're going to take the 100 prep with our single leg lift. So right leg stretches out away from me, pelvic tilt, arms start to reach, lifting my head, neck, and shoulders off the ground, bringing the leg to the height of my left knee. Arms start to pump again, inhaling for 5, and exhale for 5. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more set. Upper body and leg should lower down together. And we'll swip them out. Reaching that left leg forward. Rolling the head, neck, and shoulders up. Reaching the arms and lifting the leg all together. And we pump those arms. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Roll everything down together. And stretch those legs out long. Next exercise. Arms are going to reach forward. We're going to see if we can lift both legs off the ground, but we're also bringing them towards the sky to begin. So a little bit higher up than our full 100 position. Exhale, lift. Legs go to the sky. We're maintaining that pelvic tilt through the pelvis. We're inhaling and pump. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If at any point your head gets a little too heavy, you're starting to feel tension through your neck, you're going to let it rest and you continue pumping those arms. Inhale. Exhale. Final set. Relaxing head, neck, and shoulders and legs down. Now, as you finally move into your full hundreds position, the arms, the head, and the legs are going to curl up together. Because this can be a little bit more challenging for those of us with a tight mid-back, my modification would be to take your mat and to roll it up maybe 3 times, creating a little bit of that cushion for the mid-back area. When you lie back down, you want to feel like the mat
is right at the shoulder blades. So right at like the bottom of the shoulder blades is where it helps me the most to be able to find that flexion comfortably and be able to hold it a little bit more. So we're starting back. Legs long. Pilates V position. Heels together, toes apart. Lifting all the way up, assume your position, and then start to pump those arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift the legs a little higher if you're losing that flexion in your lower back. 2 more. 1 more. Hug the knees all the way into the chest. Little rock side to side. And then we're gonna go ahead and roll ourselves on up to seated. And that's your first video for March Madness 2023. Stay tuned for tomorrow. See you guys.